And welcome to the Cleve, Loveland, and the Loner Ranger Show. We bring you all of your real estate and mortgage news every Saturday, as we've been doing. I've been doing this for over 25 years. Bruce is on Saturday and Sunday. But you want to know anything about real estate, we can tell you how to get ready, how to get your home ready to sell. If you're going to buy, you need to get your mortgage done up front, have everything in. Ask Bruce about fast tracking. We're going to talk about that. But this market we're in continues to chug along. I would say it's not overheated, but it is on fire. It's a nice campfire, and we're still getting multiple offers on most properties. But Bruce and I, today I want to focus on why people should buy now. It's talk about the person who doesn't own, why they should buy now.
Well, first of all, let's talk about that, but let's talk about first I want to go into the challenges of that, because you and I never want fake news. We want to be real about what's going on in the market. So I think, first of all, addressing the challenges, it's very difficult for a first-time home buyer, not because of the programs. The programs are amazing right now, but the housing is going up in price so quickly that it's becoming out of reach for a lot of them. I am encouraging people, instead of co-signing for student loans, give your grandkids or your kids a down payment on a house. Yeah. That will make them it will make them way more money in the long run. But now the benefits to buying right now, I think, are they're tenfold. First of all, there is the alternative to buying is to renting. Mm-hmm. There's a shortage of rental properties right now. And with the shortage of rental properties, the price of rents are going up. Yep. And they're going up at a pace equal or even greater than that of interest rates and the prices of houses. That's number one reason. Number two reason, there's a shortage of inventory, which is going to continue to drive the prices of houses up. That's number two. The cost of material to build a home has skyrocketed. Yep. So we're experiencing that in lumber, windows, appliances, gas prices, everything's going up in price right now. So that will continue to drive prices up. So do you want to get in early, or do you think that the market's going to crash and all this is going to come tumbling down and prices are going to go back lower? Well, only if you go back to lowering people's wages and the price of goods are cheaper. Yep. If you think that's going to happen, I don't know what world that you're living in.
And even if right now we got really good appreciation. If you are an owner, if you're a buyer, it's a bit tough, but we've got good appreciation. So let's say next year, even if it slows down and prices only go up 5%, they went up 15%. In the last 18 months.
Cleve, even if they went up 3%, when you and I are teaching our wealth building classes, we're using a 4.5% interest rate to do our estimate because we look at over a long period of time. Is that realistic? It's realistic, even though it's better now. And we use a 3% depreciation. We don't use 17.5%.
No, we don't. And the other thing too, Bruce, is right now your interest rates are great. They're in the threes.
They're crazy.
They're unbelievable. Yeah. And so that's not going to stay. I mean,
of course it can't continue to stay. We're seeing, and just to get back on track on that, here's another reason: hyperinflation.
It's going to come.
You think inflation is going up right now? They're getting ready to infuse $3.5 trillion into the market for infrastructure, but don't mistake infrastructure, because there's always pork involved in that too. Yeah. Because if it was all infrastructure, I think that Republicans and Democrats would vote for that across the board. I don't think anybody would disagree with that. Do you?
Yeah, no, they've got a bunch of stuff tied to it.
I don't think. But now you got the first green deals tied into that. You've got healthcare tied into that. You've got all kinds of things.
It's just junk.
That are just junk, and I hate that. In whether it comes from the left or the right, they always add pork into these bills, and but getting back on track. I'm sorry, my ADD gets me off track. Getting back on track, we are going to experience not only inflation, but hyperinflation. That's going to continue to drive the prices up. You can't build a house for less money when it costs you more money.
Yeah, but it's going to trickle into the interest rates too. Don't you think we'll be looking
at... It'll trickle into the interest rates, and that's going to happen. I mean, the federal government announced last month that they're already going to raise interest rates.
So you think the 30-year mortgage by the end of the year should be in the Might be in the 4s.
Well, I think that that's a
Close.
realistic expectation that it could be in the 4s by the end of the year. Even if it trickles up from, like right now, I locked a loan in for a client this morning at 2.99%. But even if it goes to 3 3/4, people start feeling that, right? They start feeling that. And you and I talked last week about interest rates. If you had a $300,000 to $325,000 house and your interest rate goes up 1%, that's $160 a month payment. But if the house goes up $50,000 plus the 1% interest rate, it was $350 to $500 a month more. Well, who wants to pay $500 a month more? That's your car.
Main thing, we talk about this all the time, Bruce, is like, do it. Call us now. So you want to talk about you're buying your first home or buying another home, call 407-352-8118. And Bruce, if they want to make sure they got to have their mortgage fast track, what's the number they call you at?
Fully approved, not just pre-approved. You want it fully approved. You can always call me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. If you want to check Cleve and I out on the web, you can go and check out our YouTube page. You can see the Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger radio show. We do film it, and you can see it if you don't catch it at our regular listening time. Or if you'd like to check us out on our podcast, we have a Spotify and we have a iHeartRadio podcast. So check us out on all of those mediums. Find us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. What do you call it on Twitter again? You'd like us on Facebook and you follow us on Twitter.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So all these different mediums.
In the Twitterverse, yes.
The Twitterverse. I tell you what, thank God I have young people to help me with that, because I'd be completely lost when it comes to that.
Well, we're too busy getting people approved for mortgages and selling houses.
Helping them do houses,
so,
right?
But I want to mention one thing here, Bruce. I'm still getting multiple offers on properties, and that's what's important about, there's still an art to pricing a property. I just took over a listing, and believe it or not, there's like still about almost 10% of the market. There's 3,000 homes for sale in Central Florida. About 275 of those every month, the people just give up. They've been on the market for 60 days, 90 days. Up? They've heard that real estate's so great, but they're not selling. And I took over one the other day, and literally there was just a couple things done wrong in the listing, and market position was high. The realtor the owner didn't know. They said, the realtor should know where to price it. The realtor didn't even do a market analysis. They just picked a number, and it was too high. And buyers know this. Buyers are not stupid. They have information in the palm of their hand in their phone.
They're very smart.
Yeah, and they know. And they'll pay you top dollar, but they will not overpay for something. So this house was just a little high. We adjusted the price. I relisted it, fixed the problems, and we had multiple offers in a couple days. So it's very important you pick somebody with experience if you're going to go into this. Besides having a baby or getting married, what else besides buying a home? What are the more important events in your life, And it's just, you got to have the right professional. And somebody like me that's been in the business more than 25 years. I've been doing real estate for 30. My family was in it for 20 years before me. But also to have the longevity and to have the experience. I literally look at hundreds of offers every month, Bruce. I know what good offers look like when I'm working for my sellers. I know what to tell the buyers, how to write their offer to make sure they get it. And I hear about, and I see these offers come in when I have multiple offers, and the agents know there's multiple offers, and they still write the offer for $20,000 below list. And I'm like, there needs to be a company called Bless Their Little Heart Real Estate.
There probably is
because
one.
Those people will not make it in the business, and their buyers are disappointed, and they're good buyers. They're qualified.
Well, it's funny. I think that what happens in many of those cases is a seller might choose a real estate agent based on the information that they give them to make them feel better, not being truthful with the client. But if a realtor says, one realtor says, hey, I can get you $50,000 more for your house. And then you come along and go, that house wouldn't appraise for that, and you're never going to get it. Why are you wasting your time doing that? It's unrealistic. And then after your house is on the market for 4 months and it didn't sell, people think there's something wrong with it.
No, there's actually problems like that. And
so they choose the wrong real estate agent, though.
Yeah. That's why you always got to make sure you have an easy exit contract and make sure you read the mice print. I have some people say, you look like you know what you're doing. I talk to them after they've been on the market for 60 or 90 days, and they go, well, let me go fire the other guy, and they call me back going, hey, they slipped a cancellation fee in the mice print. and they want $1,000, and it's unfortunate. So make sure, or you just call me first. You don't have to worry about that. I've never charged anybody a cancellation fee. I would never do that. My clients are where I get most of my business. So
well, yeah, you get most of your business is repeat business, and it was interesting. We had a movie night the other night that we invite all of our past clients to. If you'd like to be part of the Cleve Loveland Properties family or the Lone Rangers family of clients, we'd love to have you. We spend a lot of time with our clients, right? We engage with them. That's the difference in Cleve and I, is that we have created a business to where we are personally involved with our clients.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why they come back to us time and time again, because we care about them. I don't ever consider a client a loan number. I consider a client by the family, by the name.
I'd rather enjoy being a night out and get to see a bunch of my clients I haven't seen in a while and talk to them and everything, and be in one spot, free movie, cup, soda, and a popcorn. And, I don't buy billboards. I don't buy, tons of TV and radio advertising. This radio show is really the only marketing that I do. All the rest of my business comes from professionals I've worked with and past clients. So, and the number to reach me is 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com.
Yeah, and if you'd like to reach the Lone Ranger, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to help you for your refinance transaction, a purchase transaction. Maybe you're a teacher, law enforcement, or first responder. I've got some great programs for you if you are in one of those occupations. You can reach me at 407-250-9144. That's 407-250-9144. Or feel free to visit my website at webringyouhome.com. You can check out the classes that Cleve and I teach, or you can apply online. Let's help more people become homeowners. Cleve and I have been saying for a long time, there's no such thing as a rich renter. Help your friends and family become homeowners. Home ownership is the way to go. There is no question that you're not going to amass wealth if you are a renter. And I don't think anybody could disagree with that. So let us help you. We'll walk you through the process. 407-250-9144 or webringyouhome.com.
Yep. Cleve Loveland, 407-352-8118 or cleveloveland.com. Give us a call.
So we were talking a little bit earlier about the advantages of getting in the market now and having your loan fast track. So fast track is a program that is unique to CrossCountry Mortgage. And what it does is it takes the client not to a pre-qualification, not to a pre-approval, but to a full-on loan approval. That means that I've got all the client's documents.
Yep.
I've reviewed them. I've analyzed them. That means income, credit, and assets. But then I take that loan and I send it to an underwriter, let the underwriter underwrite the loan so I have a full loan approval. Do you know, Cleve, that when a client goes through my fast track program and they are making an offer on a house and they are in multiple offer, I can increase the odds of them becoming the winning offer by 70%.
Yeah.
And here's why. I guarantee a less than 30-day close time.
Yep.
And I'll pay the seller $500 a day for every day I miss that closing.
So you don't miss the closing?
I don't miss the closing. I don't want to pay $500 a day, so I'm not going to miss the closing. Now, you're interested in helping yourself become the winning offer, then call me at 407-250-9144, and I'll help you become the winning offer, and I'll increase your odds. And I'll call the listing agent and make sure that they know that I'm going to give them
That's a winner right there.
guarantee.
You know how many other lenders out there do that? None.
Not very many.
Not very many.
I don't imagine.
So call me if you need any help with this, 407-352-8118, and we'll be back after this.
Yep, we'll be back in just a few more minutes with Cleve Loveland and the Lone Ranger Radio Show. Stay tuned.